Welcome to part 14 of Let's Play Crash Team Racing. Let's continue the game. Okay, so we're continuing to do the time trials. Let's choose Penta Penguin and do one that needs him. Let's do Hot Air Skyway. Yeah, this one needs Penta Penguin. If you've seen my videos of doing the adventure mode, then you'll understand why you need Penta Penguin for this one. Dingodile, oh that's close. Dingodile will have a hard time with the corners and stuff. Nice. The only bad thing is that straight back there. That's better with Dingodile because there are no turns on it. You can do more power slides. With Penta Penguin that can be awkward. But with Penta Penguin you don't have to do the you don't have to brake around that hairpin. Naturally, of course, you have to take the shortcut back there because nitrous oxide will do that all the time. He will never take the one on the left. Well, he never takes the one on the left because it's a ghost. It's the same route he takes every time. Oh, there we go, thank you. If I'm going to fall off, I need to die, otherwise I can't actually continue. I'm sort of driving on air. Hopefully I'll still unlock Oxide with this, Entropy with this.
Think you're fast, eh? Well, let's see if you can beat my fastest time on this track.
Entropy opened. Effectively, I have to do every track 2 times at least in order to unlock Oxide. Well, I'm pretty much guaranteed to beat my my own ghost in the 3rd lap because he falls off the edge. Whoops. I'll still be oxide, it's alright. Not oxide, trophy. Keep getting them confused.
Can't believe you beat my time on this track. Now you'll face Oxide's best time, and I doubt you can beat that.
Alright. Get rid of the ghost by changing level. I'm just drinking some tea there. Yeah, this one shouldn't be too bad. Might even do it first time, dare I say. Yeah, I'm beating him already. It's just a question of maintaining that lead by not falling off or anything. Ooh, blimey blogs. Nearly mucked that up. Caught up with me a bit there, didn't he? Surprised any of these carts have any tyres left after all the skidding they're doing. Oh, sorry, power sliding. Oh dear, that's good. I'm going to be punished for that. No, he's still a bit behind me. Let's make or break this lap. This is not a perfect run, but he's not too difficult on this one. That was close. Yeah, he doesn't seem to like that bit. I always seem to get ahead of him even more after that. But even though he does take the shorter route, the shortcut if you like, he tends not to do that bit well. That was better. Third lap, I finally do that bit well. First time. So Entropy doubted that I could defeat Oxide, but I did it first time. So up yours, Entropy. Right, okay, let's change level. Says Oxide and Tropy defeated. I mean, yeah, Tropy and Oxide defeated. I keep mixing them up. Okay, tiny arena. That needs Penta Penguin. Obvious reasons. I had trouble with this one in the adventure mode, with and in the arcade mode as well, with Dingadale or Tiny or whatever it was. Surprised this is Tiny's track. This one's tough for Tiny and Dingadale, Entropy and Papu Papu. But yeah, so much easier now with Penta Penguin. How beautifully he takes those corners. Remember all the trouble I was having with these corners. Absolute breeze now. Really, I could do adventure mode with him, which I can't, because he's a cheat character. Seem to have mucked that up a bit. There we go, back on track. Yeah, it was a poor lap. You can always tell because it's, well, I could tell anyway because it was poor. But as I said before in one of the previous videos, if the second lap is worse than the first one, where you start from stationary, you know you've done a poor lap. The first lap should always be your slowest lap, really. Doesn't matter, I just need to unlock Tropy, and then he said Oxide again. Yeah, so when in the Platinum, I thought I'd better explain myself. In the Platinum Relic races, I kept saying this one. I said it came from a video. I remembered what video it was, because someone left a comment, and yeah, it comes from this video of this bloke getting a haircut in Czech Republic, in Prague or something, and this. The hairdresser, her English wasn't very good, and all she kept saying was this one, because she didn't know how else to say what she wanted to say, so that's where I got that from. I think the comment was asking, was saying that I should get an Xbox One, but I said I have a
Think you're fast, eh? Well, let's see if you can beat my fastest time on this track.
Yeah, saying I should get an Xbox One, but I responded saying that that I got a Commodore 64, so I don't need an Xbox One, do I? When I have such amazing technology. Alright, let's defeat Tropy. Some people they don't understand that Entropy, his name is a pun on entropy because of time and everything. And so they call him Entropy. They think the trophy should be a trophy. It's just pure ignorance. Pure ignorance. Yes, Entropy won't be too much of a problem in this one. He's already miles behind. For some reason my ghost is splitting into two there, even though I'm unsure why. Maybe it's the multiple universes theory. That's why I hate going against my ghost. It distracts me. I never do as well, and the reason for that is because I'm not concentrating on where I'm supposed to be, how I'm supposed to be racing. I'm looking at the ghost and trying to get ahead of him rather than just trying to do a good race. That's why I always do the first race really good, and then the ghost is always difficult because I'm concentrating on the ghost. That's why Oxide is slightly difficult, because you're always trying to get ahead of him and not just trying to do a good race. I wish you could. Sometimes I wish you could turn the ghost of Oxide off, especially after you've defeated him, because he's just distracting when you're just trying to get a good time, especially at the start. Because you think, oh no, this can't be a good time because I'm not up to Oxide yet, or some crap like that. Yeah, there's this bloke called Haircut Harry, and he goes around the world. His accent is really strange. Sometimes he sounds American, sometimes he sounds English, and sometimes he sounds Australian. I don't know what he is. But he goes around the world getting haircuts for some reason, and I don't know. They're mildly amusing. Haven't seen one for ages though. There's this one he did in India where he got a shave in India, and this Indian bloke kept saying to him, "Are you comfortable, sir?" over and over again. I kept thinking while watching it, well, he's not comfortable now, is he? Because you keep asking him over and over again. Making a pig's ear of this, aren't I? Yeah, my ghost is well ahead of me, but I'm well ahead of Tropy. So, yes, Entropy's name is a joke. Is a pun on entropy. Entropy is the further through time you go, the more entropy there is. It's disorder. It's like if you put like food colouring in water, then just left it. Eventually, the food colouring is going to spread out. It's going to become more chaotic. There's going to be less order in where the food colouring is over time. And so, as energy, I think it's something like this. As energy, sort of like, for example, a universe of maximum entropy will have all the stars and everything will be dead because all the light and everything and all the energy will be perfectly spread out, and there'll be no concentrations of energy anymore, such as the sun or anything like that. And that, I believe, is what entropy is all about. And obviously they made a joke on it by calling him Entropy. And that's that.
One of my track records. You're faster than I thought. But can you do as well on other tracks?
Alright, let's change the level. Do this one again as Pen the Penguin without the ghosts. They're annoying. Shouldn't be too difficult to defeat Oxide on this one. And I'm ahead of him already. Yeah, it's not going to be too bad, this one. Now he's caught up with me, little git. You scummy little git. Right. That was well handled. Establishing quite a lead on him. He seems to be stuck in the mud back there, look. Yeah, they must have made a mistake when they did the ghost for this one. Yes, as going back to the food colouring in water, so if you place food colouring in perfectly still water, eventually the food colouring, because of the movement of the molecules, it will spread out and the whole water will become red, and the food colouring won't be concentrated in one area. There won't be order anymore to where the food colouring was. It'll all be spread out and random and perfectly mixed in. And that's what's happening to the universe on a grand scale. Eventually, things are just getting mixed together, and there's no concentrations of energy. Slowly over time, the concentrations of energy are all going. So the sun is slowly dissipating into the universe. The energy and everything is going out the molecules and atoms and photons and everything. But obviously over a very long period of time, like billions of years, billions of years. So don't worry, the universe isn't going to end anytime soon. But well, it isn't going to go into what they call cold death or whatever they call it anytime soon. I think. I hope. I mean, obviously you can unmix the food colouring and extract it again, but that will need more energy. You need to put energy into that system to get the food colouring back into a single blob. You'd have to evaporate the water and use energy and resources to put the food colouring back into. Whoops, nearly about that. To put the food colouring back into a pellet or whatever and make the water pure again. So even though you can get it back to normal, but you need energy to undo entropy. Is pretty much the well. You can't really undo entropy, but in order to get back order, you need to use energy. And there's only a... and eventually the sun is going to run out and stuff, so you can't do it forever. You know, even though I made that mistake there, I'm still miles ahead of him. This one's easy to do. I'm doing it first time again. There we go, done. Did a really good first lap again, and then I mucked it up a little bit because first lap was the best lap. It was the record lap actually, even though it's from stationary. Anyway, so let's change character. Let's use Dingodile. I want to do at least one of them with entropy, so I'm going to have to unlock some of them with Dingodile, and then use entropy when I unlock him. Which one should we do? Polar, that needs Pentapenguin, I won't do that one. Dragon Mines, can't be asked for that one. Dingo Canyon. Let's do Cocoa Park. Now this one's quite difficult because there aren't many, well there are no shortcuts. So defeating Oxide on this one is quite challenging. I mean obviously I'm not an expert on entropy or the laws of thermodynamics. This is just what I've sort of read. So if I make a mistake about entropy, please let me know. No, I don't profess to be an expert on that sort of stuff, but that's just what I understand entropy to be. So slowly over time, entropy is increasing all the time. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Now there are a few pseudo shortcuts this one, and I call them pseudo, well firstly because nitrous oxide doesn't use them, and because they are mildly glitched, and they're also extremely difficult to pull off. Like for example on that one, you can get to the top of that yellow boulder thing, or flowers or whatever, and you can get a hang time off that, but if you go too far inside, Aku Aku or Aka Aka will come and rescue you because it'll deem you to be off course. You can also go over here somehow, jump over that, which is really hard. I've seen someone do it, and it glitches it up because it thinks you're going to go in the water and everything goes blue for a second. I've seen YouTube videos of people doing that. I've never managed to put it off. As you can see, it's extremely difficult, so I don't recommend doing it unless either you're extremely bored or you've had a lot of practice. Yeah, you need Dingadal, Entropy, Tiny or Papu Papu for this one because there aren't many bends in this one, and you need the lack of good turning, so you can do loads and loads of power slides without drifting too far into the inner edge.
Fast, eh? Well, let's see if you can beat my fastest time on this track.
Okay, so we've unlocked Entropy. Let's use Tiny. I want to use Tiny. Actually, no. Let's use Cortex to unlock this. No, not Cortex. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can use Polar to defeat Entropy. Because I just need to unlock Oxide. So difficult to remember the names here. N-Cortex, Entropy, N-Oxide, N-Trance, Embryo. Everyone's N, that doesn't matter. See, he won't use any shortcuts, Entropy. And I'm ahead of him already, but it's tricky because Polar just doesn't have the top speed capabilities of Entropy, so I really have to go all out and try to do perfectly here. He just does not want to maintain any decent top speed. Obviously, I would say defeating Oxide with this is impossible. Well, impossible as Polar Pure or Ripperoo. Unless you master those weird shortcuts I told you about. Maybe, I don't know. I've never tried. Firstly, I've never tried to do Polar defeat Oxide on this with Polar Pure or Ripperoo, and secondly, I haven't mastered those weird shortcuts whatsoever. So, I mean, he's just there. Yeah, if you press R2, you can look behind you. So, you can look behind yourself rather. That needs a reflexive pronoun. Yeah, you don't want to spend too long on the grass because it slows you down. Yeah, so it's difficult just defeating Entropy as Polar. There's no way I can do it. I can do Oxide with Polar. Decent lead with him now.
Another of my time records falls to you.
Don't sound so unhappy. Don't sound so unhappy, Entropy. When I unlock you, you'll be able to defeat Oxide, and so that would be an honour. Okay, so let's change character. And go back to let's use Tiny again for this one, and defeat Oxide with Tiny. He's catching up with me. He's caught up, he's a bit ahead now. I missed it, never mind. Yeah, this is a tough one. Come on. Oh, he's just beating me, the little git. That was much better. Yeah, ignore the green pad there, it makes you go too wide. Nice. I and my brother used to compete with each other on this one to see if we can get the best time, and we used to shave off each other's times by a fraction of a second, and then claim like, yeah, we're the best, and then the next day the other person would shave off his time by a fraction of a second, and it was just round and round and round for weeks. Every day would be a better time on this. It was mad. You always think, yes, I got the best time, and then the next day it would just be shaved off by a couple of fractions of a second or something. It's quite funny. There we go. Only the second time. Okay, let's change character again. Let's do another one. Yes, these are much easier than the relic races, as long as you know what you're doing. The relic races are just difficult because you have to get those stupid, awkwardly placed boxes. Let's use Cortex. I haven't used him for a while. Oh, I've crashed it. Come on. There we go. Okay, not Mystery Caves. Hate that one. Let's do Rouge. No, let's not do that. Let's do Rouge Tubes. I don't know why that was funny, Cortex. Try to get the power slide and the green pad when you do this one. Oh, thought I had that. Must do the shortcut. Oxide will do the shortcut every single time. He doesn't do the one inside the mushrooms, he does the one outside like I just did there, but he will use the shortcut. Doing the one inside the mushrooms is extremely difficult to pull off because you're it's quite a big hitbox for the mushrooms, so you need to be almost pixel perfect for it, but it is possible and it will make you go faster. Oh, I've done that thing again. Yeah, something like that. See, it's a little bit trickier. Yeah, you need the Dingadal or one of the others for this one, not Penta Penguin, because the bends aren't tight enough.
Think you're fast, eh? Well, let's see if you can beat my fastest time on this track.
Let's do it again to defeat Tropy, and then we'll use Papu Papu or something. I missed it. I'm well ahead of Tropy, though. That's the main thing. Even ahead of my Ghost there. Who remembers the Ghost on Captain Silver? That were called Ghosts in the manual, G-O-S-T. And the Ghost of Captain Silver himself.
I'll admit you're fast on this track, but I bet you can't do the same on all the other tracks.
Sounds a bit like David Warner. Let's change character. She's Papu Papu. And I'm ahead of him already. No, he's coming up. Yeah, he's coming up. That was badly handled. No, that was terrible. I need to get on there with the orange exhaust to get through that quickly. That's better. Nice. Getting quite a good lead on him now. Don't go after the inside mushroom shortcut, just do the outside one, it's too risky. It's not that hard to defeat Oxide, as you can see. Come on! Just did it. Mucked that up there, but just got ahead of the finish line. Yeah, let's change character again. Let's use Pure. No, it's not. Let's use Engine. Right. Let's do Turbo Track. I need Pentapenguin for this one. There's some tight bends on it. You can't use Dingodile on this one. It's just, even though there are some straights on it, the bends make it unfeasible. If that's a word. You can't find cover for less. Come on. Yep, that's why I need Pentapenguin for this one. Don't worry too much about the green pads, they're not entirely necessary. Obviously go on them if you can, but don't worry if you miss them. Always looks like he's wearing a hat, when it's a rocket in his head. Whoops, blimey.
Think fast, eh? Well, let's see if you can beat my fastest time on this track.
Oh, you actually got ahead of me. Can't be good. God, that's annoying. Right.
Not bad, not bad. But I still own the speed records on other tracks.
Need those green pads, I think. That's it. Looks like he has trouble with that as well. We really need to get those speed pads. Nope. Yeah, this one's tough. Oh, that's better. Excuse me one moment. Sorry about that. Right, where was I? Oh, mucked it up. Right, I was disturbed. That's my reward for being disturbed. If I just follow Oxide on the green pads, then I should do much better. That's it, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Ah, missed one. Ah. No, I have to avoid that pad because it's annoying. It speeds me off too quickly. Ah, touch the tyres. This one's tough. Oxide lands on all the green pads perfectly. So I need to as well. Whoops. So I need to as well. That one, that one, that one. That one, thank you. Not bad, not bad. Just need to avoid that pad, good. He obviously has difficulty in this one as well, you can see. I missed the pads. Yeah. Bloody annoying where those pads are placed. I missed the second pad. This is like another relic race because I have to. If I miss the pad, then I screw up. Good, I'm ahead of him. Carefully go around the corner. And this one, you have to use the brakes there, unfortunately. And this one. I missed one. I'll ignore that one. Well, this is the best I've ever done it. Missed it. There's one there, then one there, and these two. Oh no. Is that annoying? I hit the pads there. Go around the tight edge, that's it. I must remember where the pads are here. There's one on the right. Oh, God, and Bennett, that's annoying. Right, one on the right. Again. No, missed it. I need that pad as well. I need to go in the middle a bit afterwards. Ah, I jumped over it. No, missed it. Missed it, little bugger. Pretty much all he does is just go on all the green pads. missed it. And that one as well. I'm beginning to dislike this turbo track. Try to take it a bit wide so I can get that one and that one. Follow him on this one and that one. Ah, missed it. And touch the tyres. Just got it. Need that one, that's it. Avoid that one. Carefully go. Oh, get! On the left, then there, then there. Ignore that one and just go. That's it. Good, actually paid off. Oh, I've missed it. It's catching up with me now. There we go. Right, again, right, then left, then that one. Pretty much. No, I missed one. Might be able to catch him up here. Don't want that. Not bad because I hit the wall. For some reason he always takes the wide route there, even though it's actually slower. Missed it. And that one, yeah, ruined. Right. Ah, I jumped over, little bugger. How can you jump over all that? Ah, missed it. Missed that one as well, never mind. You screw up here. That's it. That's it. Good. Good. Then right. Missed it. And on the left. Just follow him onto the middle one. Just got it. Right. Then left. Then middle. Then middle again. Then these two on the left. That's it. Taking the wide route, good. So I can catch up with him. God, I'm bent that bit's hard. Ah, missed it. It's going to punish me for that, yep. Hopefully he screws this bit up again. Yeah, good, he did. And I've screwed it up. Never mind, that was well rescued. Right. Need this. Then that, then that. Taking the wide route. Oh, he just sped past me there. A few mistakes I can iron out in this though. A few mistakes. Damn, this one's tough. It was an easy platinum relic, but it's a tough time trial. For a turbo track, those bloody bends are horrible. I tell you. Get out of my way, I can't see because this stupid ghost is in the way. I can't bloody see. Stupid purple green ghost. Ah. Middle, missed it. Need the middle one, thank you. No, it braked too early. Oh dear. Yeah, ruined. The only other green pads awkwardly placed. They're in places where you don't want them to be. Ah, it's ruined, ruined. It's miles ahead. Yes, out of my way. Bloody corner. Come on. Missed it. Bloody green pads are make or break, aren't they? They really are. One in the middle and two on the left. In the middle, thank you. He's taking that wide one. Ah, look at that! Look at that bloody green pad, right in the worst possible place. Why would I want a green pad there? They've obviously put it there just to be annoying. That was better, right. Good, that was good. Good, that was good. Taking the wide one, good. Don't want that. Good. No, missed it. Just taking the wide one. Final lap. Can I do this? That was well handled, if I say so myself. That one, 2 on the left, let's go. Need the one in the middle. I'm actually quite far ahead of him now, actually. Don't want that, because it's a knot. Oh, git! Bloody turbo pads. Right, left, one on the right. That one. Like another bloody relic race this is, it really is. There we go. God, that was hard. Right, like another relic race, you have to land on the pads, otherwise you get a bad time. Not pleased with that one, it's too much like a relic race. That's why it was so hard, you need the pads. Right, so next video I'll be hopefully finishing the rest of these off. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.